Buenos dias, amigos from the Lakeside area, and if you bear with me, I found out some valuable information for myself. I'll share that toward the end of the video, but bear with me. I will be uploading some videos. I don't know at what rate or what time of day, but if you tap on that notification bell, you'll be notified of upcoming videos. Now, I'm getting new viewers. We get new viewers. Channels will get new viewers to their channels, and this channel gets new viewers. And I want to share really briefly before I get into this information and talking about Jocotepec. I want to mention that for those who aren't aware, I have lived in a little more than 5 years ago. I lived in San Miguel de Allende for 6 months, had a 6-month rental there, explored the city of San Miguel de Allende. Beautiful place, absolutely loved it. Came to the Lakeside area later on, and I've been here for a little more than 4 years, and I absolutely love this entire Lakeside area and beyond. I want to tell you there's a lot of opportunities and places to go. When I got here a little more than 4 years ago, I started exploring this Lakeside area and been up to Jocotepec, Guadalajara, and other cities up there. And even in the last, a little more than a year, I would say, I managed to explore towns on the south side of Lake Chapala and towns beyond. Now, I want to share some information, and I will say that I really believe, and the videos will substantiate that I've been, and I believe I've been the primary source of videos coming out of Jocotepec during the last couple of years. So go into the backlog of videos and the recent videos, you'll see that. Now, talking a little bit about Jocotepec. Geez, a great place. I want to share some information with you, but there are some expats that live there, not as many as you'll find in, say, West Ajijic, San Antonio, Riberas del Pilar, and Chapala. There's not going to be as many there, but it is a beautiful place. Once again, look at the previous videos I've uploaded. I started liking Jocotepec 4 years ago, as well as many in all the other towns. But Jocotepec, it took a while to grow on me. It took a little while. It took me going there quite a bit for 2 months to really consider the possibility of living here, and I'd done that a little more than 4 years ago. Now, also, I have only been uploading videos from this area for the last 2 years. But I do want to say, let me backtrack for a minute real quick. If you want to see the videos about San Miguel de Allende, and I'll get through this quick, early on when I started this channel 2.5 years ago, I shared my experience in living in San Miguel de Allende. I have a few videos. Go to the earliest videos or some of the earliest videos of this channel, and you'll see or get a chance to look at those videos, me sharing my experiences in San Miguel de Allende. Now let's get back to Jocotepec. It took a little while. It took a couple months after going there 4 years ago. It took a couple months to grow on me. Now, at first, when I first went there, I really didn't imagine living there. But after going there for a couple months, things started sinking in a little bit, going back and back. But have I considered moving to Jocotepec? Yes. Yes, I have. A couple years ago, I really started thinking more and more. A year ago, I started getting information on apartments for myself. And as I did that, I started learning more and more. And in the last couple of years, I've been really learning more and more about the town of Jocotepec. And I've been it's grown on me quite a bit. And is there a possibility I'll move to Jocotepec? Yes. Do I love all the towns in Lakeside? Yes. Do I like all the towns across the lake? Yes. Do I love Guadalajara also and the surrounding cities there? Yes. But I have been across the lake too, the south side of the lake. I love it there too, explored over there. But Jocotepec, if you look at the videos, there's quite a bit to do there. There's quite a bit there. And I mentioned it in previous videos, but I got some information on a stunning apartment in Jocotepec just 2 days ago. I was talking to some Mexican residents. Now, the gentleman I initiated the conversation with, he speaks English fairly well. He got his pension in the United States. He's a Mexican resident, went up to the U.S., worked there for quite a while, got his pension, came back down here, married another Mexican resident, and I was talking with them. Now, there was another younger couple with them. They were, I think, close to 40 years old, not quite 40 years old. They didn't speak any English. So I'm having a conversation with three people who don't speak any English whatsoever. And then the gentleman I was speaking with spoke some English, but 80 to 85% of that conversation was in Spanish. We were all communicating in Spanish. Now, through that conversation, I got information on a stunning apartment. The gentleman I initiated a conversation with, his wife has a sister, and she's got an apartment, and she's looking to rent it. Now, did mention, it sounds interesting. I don't know. I could move on it, but then again, I don't know. I'll tell you about this apartment. His wife showed me pictures. Now, it's his wife, it's his sister-in-law's apartment. She didn't show me just one snapshot or one picture. She showed me several. They must have showed me about 20 pictures of this apartment from her cell phone. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, I'll tell you, they gave me a price for rent. Very reasonable. Now, another thing I inquired about, because I've been doing this since I first lived in Mexico, in San Miguel de Allende, and ever since I've been in the Lakeside area, and that is getting a 6-month lease, okay? They agreed to give me a 6-month lease. I'll tell you more about that in about a minute. But I've had success since first coming to Mexico, including San Miguel de Allende and the Lakeside area, getting 6-month leases. Now, am I going to say I would not sign a 12-month lease somewhere? Yes, I most definitely would. There are a lot of great places, and yes, I could afford to sign a 12-month lease and put up first month and last month and security deposit if I wanted to, but I just happen to choose and get pretty good luck with getting 6-month leases. Now, on these 6-month leases, I always do this. I accept their opportunities with options to sign a 12-month lease, but I was offered, and I am offered all these times, the opportunity to sign a 6-month lease with only paying the first month rent and the security deposit. Now, when I leave a place, in one place I stayed in the Lakeside area, beautiful place, in Ajijic for 2.5 years. When I left that place, I got my security deposit back. When I leave places, I get my security deposit back. So there are different ways one can rent. Are they few? They might be few and far between. And especially there's different factors, many different factors on getting apartments that I found out. And you have to know how to look for them. And I have discussed that in previous videos. And I do know other expats who do the same. But getting back to talking about Jocotepec. This is a lengthy video. I'm glad you stuck with it because I was given information about this place. Now, have I looked around in Jocotepec or have been gathering information for a while? Yes. About a year ago, I started gathering information. I met Mexican residents. I met expats. There's not nearly as many expats living in Jocotepec as you'll find in, say, West Ajijic, San Antonio, Roberts del Pilar, or Chapala. But there are some, and I have met them, and I've been meeting more and more. But there's not a lot. The percentages aren't that high. Could I imagine going and living there? Yes. I've done enough research and exploration there to say I will, as well as any other lakeside town in this lakeside area and beyond, even on the other side of the lake. Now, I am thinking about taking this apartment. I inquired about the lease agreement. It would be a 6-month lease, all utilities included, very nice place, beautiful place, and I managed to get, I was offered a very good price on leasing this place and am not required, if I choose not to. I mean, I could sign a lease for 12 months, but I would choose only to sign one for 6 months. That's what I normally do. So I have this information. I may move on this information, or I may move on some other information that I've also acquired recently as well. So Jocotepec, Ajijic is not the end all for anyone. I'll tell you, if you get out of the Ajijic bubble, I've said that many times, and explore towns, other towns in Lakeside and beyond, you will find out quite a bit about this area. You'll notice, if you notice, that this channel, 80 to 85% of the videos are not shot in a home or not shot in an apartment. And that's because I'm out there actually exploring this place, these areas, and these towns. I love it. I encourage other people to do it. And you'll get a lot of enjoyment from doing so and in the process of doing it. So get out there, please explore. Many people do, and they find different ways they do it. And I suggest getting out there if you can, okay? So with that, tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for viewing this lengthy video. Have a great day. Adios, amigos.